Harry claims William was tormented King's relationship with Camilla. The Duke of Sussex has reportedly claimed his brother felt tremendous guilt for not speaking up about his father's affair with Camilla Parker Bowles, now the Queen Consort. In the Spanish translation of Harry's memoir, which was accidentally released early in Spain and obtained by journalists from the US publication Page 6, the Duke reportedly writes that the now Prince of Wales had long harbored suspicions about the other woman. Their father's cheating, which was confirmed by the then Prince of Wales in 1994, 2 years after his separation from Diana, had caused the older prince immense suffering as a child and teenager, Harry claims. It confused him, tormented him, and when those suspicions were confirmed he felt tremendous guilt for having done nothing. Said nothing sooner, Page 6 reports the Duke wrote in a copy of his book translated from Spanish. Their father and mother had separated in 1992, but in January 1993, transcripts of audio recordings between Charles and Camilla were published in the British tabloids, which had been recorded in December 1989 when both were still married to other people. The audio had made clear the pair were romantically involved with each other. In June 1994, the now King would admit to his affair with the now Queen Consort in a televised interview with Jonathan Dimbleby. A year later, in a now widely condemned BBC Panorama interview with Diana, she would famously tell Martin Bashir that there were 3 people in this marriage. In his yet-to-be-released memoir, Harry references this line from his late mother, and writes that her maths was off as he and his brother, who he calls Willie in the book, were equally impacted by their father's betrayal. She left Willie and me out of the equation, the 38-year-old writes. We didn't understand what was going on with her and Pa, certainly, but we intuited enough. We sensed the presence of the other woman, because we suffered the downstream effects. Their father would eventually marry Camilla in April 2005. In an earlier leaked extract from Spare, the Duke of Sussex claims he and his brother begged their father not to marry the now Queen Consort and that he wondered if she would one day be his wicked stepmother. The autobiography, which is ghostwritten by J.R. Marina, alleges that Charles once joked to his youngest son, "Who knows if I'm even your real father?" Harry said it was in bad taste due to long-existing rumors about a 5-year affair between his mother Diana, Princess of Wales, and cavalry officer James Hewitt. Kensington Palace and Buckingham Palace have declined to comment on the leaked claims from Harry's book, which emerged 5 days before the explosive tell-all memoir is due to be published. The book includes details of the moment he was introduced to Camilla for the first time. According to the Sun newspaper, which also said it obtained a Spanish copy, the Duke reportedly claims he and his brother had separate meetings with her before she married the now King in 2005. He said seeing her for the first time was like avoiding pain while getting an injection, writing, "This is nothing. Close your eyes and you won't even feel it." Harry also alleges that Camilla appeared bored during the meeting. In an interview with the PA news agency in 2005, Harry denied that Camilla was a wicked stepmother, declaring that he and William loved her to bits. The Duke described his father as a much more relaxed person since he married Camilla, and urged people to feel sorry for her. "Everyone has to understand that it's very hard for her. Look at the position she's coming into. Don't always feel sorry for me and William, feel sorry for her," he said at the time. He added, "She's a wonderful woman and she's made our father very, very happy, which is the most important thing." Also in the book, the Duke claims he and his brother were willing to forgive her if she could make Charles happy, adding, "We saw that like us, he wasn't. We could recognize the absent glances, the empty sighs, the frustration always visible on his face." Harry also claims that he and William told Charles they would welcome Camilla into the family on the condition he did not marry her and begged him not to do so. He alleges that his father did not respond to their pleas. The brothers feared Camilla would be unfairly compared to their mother, Diana, Princess of Wales, Harry also claims. Harry writes how Charles would tell of a visit to a mental health unit where he met a man claiming to be the Prince of Wales. The Duke said his father then joked, "Who knows if I'm even your real father? Perhaps your father really is in Broadmoor, my dear son." Harry says the joke was in poor taste due to the rumor that his real father was Mr. Hewitt. He said the rumors continued even though his mother hadn't met Major Hewitt until long after Harry was born. Other revelations from the book include the Duke's claims that a campaign was launched for Charles to marry Camilla and that his stepmother leaked details of her conversation with William to the press. The Guardian, which said it was able to obtain a copy of Spare despite the tight pre-launch security, reported that Harry claims he was physically attacked by William and knocked to the floor during a furious confrontation over the Duchess of Sussex. Harry writes, "William called me another name, then came at me. It all happened so fast. So very fast. He grabbed me by the collar, ripping my necklace, and he knocked me to the floor. I landed on the dog's bowl, which cracked under my back, the pieces cutting into me. I lay there for a moment, dazed, then got to my feet and told him to get out." Other reported revelations include how the brothers call each other Willie and Harold and that Charles pleaded with his sons during a tense meeting after the Duke of Edinburgh's funeral, "Please, boys, don't make my final years a misery." The book comes just weeks after Harry and Meghan's bombshell Netflix documentary, in which Harry said he was left terrified when William screamed and shouted at him at a tense Sandringham summit in 2020.